Today I'm going to show you how to solve a subtraction problem when one of the numbers has 3 digits. Now the way that you have probably learned it is after you divide up your place value into hundreds, tens, and ones, you start in your ones place. 6 minus 8. There's more on the floor, so we go next door and get 10 more. That's the language we use in our classroom to solve this. So I'm going to get 1 10 from the tens place, that'll make it 2, and add the 10 over here. 6 plus 10 is 16. So now we'll solve 16 minus 8 equals 8. But 2 minus 8, there's still more on the floor, so we have to go next door and get 10 more. So we're actually going to be taking 10 tens away, which is 100. So if we take 100 away, it will now become 0. So if we're adding that 100 to the tens place, then we're going to have to cross this out and say 2 plus 10 is 12. 12 minus 8 is 4, and 0 minus 0 is 0, and we'll just leave that blank. This is pretty abstract for a second grader to understand at this point, so most of them are going to be using the draw it out method, and that helps them much more to grasp what exactly is going on, because I do ask them to explain their method and be able to tell it using words, and they oftentimes cannot explain what they just did up here without just saying, I crossed out numbers and wrote a number down. So we want them to understand place value. So here's how you do it in the cross it out method. 136 is already written out, 100, 3 tens, 6 ones. We want to subtract 88. We don't have enough tens to take away 8 tens, so I'm going to cross out this 100 and regroup it as 10 tens. Now I have enough to subtract 8 tens. 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I want to take away 8 ones, but I don't have enough. So I'm going to regroup one of these tens as another group of 10 tens. Now I have enough to cross out 8 tens. 5, 6, 7, 8. So now all that's left to do is count how many tens I have and how many ones I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 48. So we got the same answer. The other one that most students probably will not use, but it's possible that they might, is the expanded method. I'm going to expand 136 to make it 100 plus 30 plus 6. This is expanded form. We're subtracting 88. There's 0 hundreds in 88 plus 80 plus 8. Now we solve. More on the floor, we have to go next door and get 10 more. 30 minus 10 is 20. 10 plus 6 is going to be 16. Looks almost the same as what we've done over here, but this makes a little more sense to explain. So now we're going to subtract. 16 minus 8 equals 8. 20 minus 80 is not possible, so we need to go next door and get 10 more. Or in our case, we're going to get 100 more. So I'm going to cross this out and put a 0. Cross this out and make it 120. 120 minus 80 is 40. We're going to bring down the plus signs. 0 minus 0 is 0. 40 plus 8 is 48. Again, this method is a little more complicated. However, it does help students to really see that we're taking 100 and putting it over here, not just a 10. So those are the methods for solving with one number that is a 3-digit number.